Hello everyone, welcome back to Breaklight Productions. My name is Curtis Lambert and today we're reacting to I-DLE, Good Thing. Now I believe this is K-pop or J-pop or apologies for not knowing. But I saw it come up in my feed and it looked pretty interesting, so I thought fuck it, we'll give it a crack. I'm not a massive fan of any pop music in general, but I must admit, I go to this one Korean restaurant all the time, and every time I'm there they're playing K-pop music videos just like constantly on the TV, and every time I look over I'm just mesmerized by the choice of colors and costume design and all of this. And don't get me wrong, there is definitely tropes that they follow, but for me there's comparing it to what currently is sort of tropey in American pop, it's very different. So I'm excited to see this, and yeah, let's get on into it. Sensitive content. Okay. Nice car. Okay, very sort of darker vibes than I was expecting. Interesting hand-holding shots there. Very punky vibes. Oh shit, that was a cool shot. Oh fuck, hit it with the bottle. Okay, I was not expecting this. I was just expecting it to be a stereotypical K-pop dance video. And sure, they're dancing, but there's a bit more attitude to it, which is interesting. That guy getting, what was that? Just spun him around. Okay. Just all of the costumes and those camera movements, so precise. You see that? It's a technique that the K-pop and J-pop scenes have just nailed. They're just so precise with, oh, that's cool. Night vision. Yeah, they're just so precise with their camera movements. They do that in, out. Nice slow-mo. Just shoved her out of the train. Yeah, this is interesting. And so many, another thing they do that I've noticed is how they will often in K-pop and J-pop get, oh shit! Was that? Alright. Well, that was not what I expected at all. By far. I was just expecting your stereotypical K-pop, everyone just trying to look pretty music video, but this one had a bit of attitude and stuff to it. Alright, so let's break it down. Again, it should go without saying that just the amount of effort in this, I really do liken it to the rap music videos we've watched on this channel, for Doechii, Schoolboy Q, etc. they just so many locations, so much set design, so much unique costuming. Like, there isn't a single scene where the character is wearing the same outfit. Like, they're always changing. And the shots, like I said, the way they, and I've seen it in a few K-pop music videos where they do that, like, just so precisely on a gimbal, and it's so smooth. They do the ramped, like, in on something, out, in on something, out, and it's so smooth. And all it is it's a guy with a gimbal just like going 1 2 1 2, you know, and just getting it like precise through a mix of well, yeah, just like rehearsing the shit out of it. Which, yeah, just it's super cool. This bottle shot, like, I love, you know, it's on the like some sort of rig, so that it's able to keep that bottle precisely in the middle of frame and move with it, which is such a cool effect. And there's a lot of ways you can sort of do that, and a few, like, you know, fake ways of doing it as well. But it's a shot you'll see in like the chase scenes in the Sherlock Holmes movies and stuff. They do it as well, and that's done by a cage that's holding the camera so that it's connected to the actor, and then they're running and it moves with them, keeping their, you know, upper body perfectly in frame. So yeah, really cool. Yeah, just the lighting is different in every scene. I would say with this one, the lighting is nothing really to write home about, but it does add character to every different scene, because it is all slightly different. But also what's interesting is how they use it in the crowd shots to, like, basically like draw your eyes to who they want you to pay attention to. Like, I'm looking at this shot where everyone's fighting, like all the paparazzi and stuff, and yet there's this consistent light that is slightly brighter on her at all times. Like, everyone else has this sort of darker yellow light on them. She has this more like white spotlight on her, which is very cool. Yeah, the amount of extras, art design, like the fact that even on the bathroom doors they've got their, like, faces printed. It's just so much, like, it really can't be understated how much effort goes into all of this, and how much money as well. You know, I loved the night vision. I thought the night vision was a fucking great twist. I love the little comedy moments. Like, they're not scared to have those little breaks of comedy where, you know, it's like shoving one girl out the train and things like that. And I think overall it's sort of a commentary on how people perceive girl groups in particular, where they just assume that, like, everyone gets along and there's no drama and all of this, when in actuality, like, you know, there's a lot of egos, there's a lot of with any band, like even metal bands. Like, look at the fucking Lamb of God documentary, like those, or Metallica documentaries. There's a lot of ego, and you're not going to get along all the time, but your fans sort of expect you to do so, and any fallout or little fights become this grand bigger than, because your fans then blow it out of proportion, and what may have just been a comment about like, oh, this guy's not really like lifting his weight or whatever, or pulling his weight, I should say, becomes like this massive uproar about with fans, and two sides form and blah blah blah. So I think it's a cool commentary on that. But yeah, and just something different. Like, yeah, like I say, this, I did not expect this at all. Now, what I am curious about, and I think, I could be wrong here, but I believe that car exploding is real. And I think what they've done is very clever and very simple, is that they have basically kept it on a tripod, and zoomed. Yeah, you can see the cut. So I just played it smoothly through then. You can see where they've hidden the cut. They've basically zoomed out on the initial shot, kept it there on the tripod with the girls around the car, cut it there, gotten them out, exploded the car, and then because it's on the tripod, it looks like they were still there. But if you go through it very carefully, you can see the cut. It's not quite perfect, and also the lights on the garage behind, the way they change color right at that frame is sort of also a giveaway as well. But that's the thing. That's me being nitpicky, and like, that is as perfect as humanly possible is the best way of putting it. And the fact that they did it practically is just awesome to begin with. And like the fact that, yeah, the bonnet lands right there. Like, if I got that as a director, I would have been very happy. There is a chance that that bonnet is like added in post, could be, but I think it's real. Like, and yeah, like, it's, I do like showing, you know, them putting it out and all of that. Like, that's cool as well. But yeah, very different, very, yeah, not what I was expecting. And I just, yeah, the amount of effort that goes into all of these K-pop and J-pop videos is just incredible. And yeah, something that I personally haven't really seen, at least in the pop world, since like Spice Girls and things like that. You know, I'm trying to think of other Sugar Babes and yeah, things. But even then, like, most of them, it was one location. They wouldn't do like a different location for every, you know, member of the group. So yeah, really interesting. Hopefully you enjoyed it too, you know, bit outside the box, the usual heavy metal or rap that we do on this channel. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.